I don't really know anything about this game. I just know that it's called 2064 Read-Only Memories, and I know that it's an adventure game, and it looks kind of cool.
It has some cool graphics.
Can you do me a favor? Let me know what everything sounds like. Actually, turn this down a little bit more. How I sound? Everything sound okay?
Yeah, everything sounds fine.
Okay, you sound kind of quiet, so if you have any way to, like, make you a little bit louder, do that.
Is this better?
But yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Alright, let's just get into it. I don't know what this is about.
I have a feeling that this game is like Undertale, where it kind of takes you by surprise that it's really good.
I expect you to tell me how wrong I am with my decisions.
Neo San Francisco.
That's what I'm here for, isn't it?
64 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and
He sounds like
you. Allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body.
So we have cat girls now.
People jack into virtual worlds
Meow.
every day to work, play,
Hey, Logan.
connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
What about me? Is not my job to commentate?
Genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets.
No, I'm the
looking
girl.
less
I'm the
human
entertaining one.
every
That's what
day.
this is. I'm the reason why people watch.
However, some can't keep up.
I play games.
Face changes around them.
She's the one who actually commentates.
They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia.
I mean, that didn't sound all that bad, really.
Organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like.
I don't know.
in their
This game kind of
interactions.
reminds me of Wall-E a
But
little
despite
bit.
the marketing hype, at their core,
Yeah, but not everyone becomes fat at the end.
brainless machines.
Yeah, basically.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
I'm ready. It's cute.
It's Wall-E.
All right.
I take back the Undertale comparison. I think it's going to be more like one shot.
Okay, fair enough. I think it's going to be like neither of those games, and I think it's just going to be a straightforward adventure game.
I like to expect more out of my games.
I don't. That way I don't get disappointed when it's not that.
Well, it makes me look forward to watching the game being played, so.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Yeah, it'd be like that. Musty might be a better descriptor. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is literally a point-and-click adventure game. I don't think I've ever actually played one of these, so this will be fun.
Enjoy them a lot, actually. If you couldn't tell by the several that I've played.
Sleep in bed. All right, let's look at the bed. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. You better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. Okay, so I actually need to click the computer. Look at the fridge. She's in there. Okay, look at the fridge. Video screen on the front says mustard half full, spoiled milk 10 days past expired. How did you let it get 10 days past expired? That bitch wouldn't have been in there for like 1 day, let alone 10.
Reminds me, I was talking to somebody earlier today about how when we moved out of college and we came back, the worst part was cleaning out the fridge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I stick my ID card in the fridge to let it cool off for a bit. I didn't mean it. That's not what I wanted. Well, that was pointless. Can I get it back? Okay, he just gave it back to me. All right, what's this? I got my Ultra Beats headphones, bro. Limited editions. Beats. The ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review.
Aren't you a robot, though?
No, I'm not the robot.
Okay. We're helping the robot.
I have to do a product review on this. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around in your apartment. Alright.
That tells me that you should try them on everything.
Well, let's use them on the paper. Those damn headphones. All blank. There's nothing to read or hear. Okay, I figured that it'd give me like some interesting dialogue.
What is the thing that's the purple thing on the right? It keeps like blinking or shifting or something.
This thing's probably just literally just a menu.
That's the left.
What did you say?
I said right.
What are you talking about? This thing?
Yes.
It might just be a decoration. I don't know. You sync up your headphones.
Oh, it's a sync. Sorry.
You sync up your headphones and listen to the live stream of a cooking show about making ramen using household materials. That's actually kind of cool. You just Bluetooth connect your headphones to something and then it tells you about stuff.
Right.
Unfortunately, you learn that the mustard and spoiled milk aren't quite enough to make good ramen.
Imagine that.
You can hear the sink gurgling in high def.
HD, baby.
That should be enough testing for the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact right away. Hold on, I want to do more stuff. Lappy. It's not my laptop, it's Lappy. They sync automatically as you start to watch live concert from Oakland. No one expects you to be this morally grounded. I just want to click stuff. Okay, well, let's go ahead and write the review then. Lappy's a bit of a relic. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Alright. Lips. Alright, time to get to work. Time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. Character by character. Finished. Then to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal, surely. I don't think writing reviews is gonna get you a book deal there, friend.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but like not a book deal. Work is finally out of the way, time for bed. Or you could read some OK Today to catch up on some of the news before you sleep.
Obviously, you just go the fuck to sleep.
What's this? I just want to click. I want to click more stuff.
Oh, look, it's YouTube.
This premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all activity streams. Let's do this. Weather report. Okay, that wasn't as interesting as I thought that was gonna be. Invitation, rent mail, spam mail, scam mail, professional mail, invitation. Let's look at everything. Rent mail. Another article, another paycheck. It's all going straight to your rent. Spam mail. Get cheap crash. Only 99-cent creds for a 30-day supply of 212 stims.
Oh, is crash like... I wonder if computer crashes are like how the ROMs get high.
This UI seems interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of digging it, Logan. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Wow. It did the old, like, African prince meme in here.
Yes, the Princess Tom... fuck, you... never mind.
Wow, you're bad. Abort. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. I'm not reading this.
It's the Nigerian prince.
Yeah, it's the yeah. I get it. Alright, promotional coupon for 5. I did not expect the harmonization there. Credit for 5. A coupon for 5 credits back on Hazy Infinity. A Hazy Infinity has all your daily calories, which none of the nutritional value. Wow, that's not a good. That's not a good.
The opposite of a diet version.
Not a good slogan there. Invitation. What is the invitation? An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown for your friends at Dr. Trisha Lee DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Oh yes, bills. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah yes, the age-old choice between food or electricity.
I love when they give generic names to like businesses and games.
Power supply power.
Yep, exactly.
Hey there, I'm the lead editor of WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Zounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for a hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some credits your way.
Exposure.
You can get exposure, and you might get paid. Don't they know people die of exposure? Okay. And the weekly update. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source in classic technology. Popular pieces this week: The King of Click, a retrospective on classic model and keyboard. Unsubscribe from the newsletter. Quest denied. Subscription cannot be modified. What? Man, how awful would it be?
It's just like real life.
How awful would it be? Okay, I'm not quite used to the UI yet because I have to click the hand.
No logic.
Okay, Today is a Neo SF's most beloved morning show all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. Okay Today. It's usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. That's what we need. We need feel-good news.
Honestly, big facts.
Okay, current events. Let's get some world building in here.
Oh boy.
Human Revolution remains vigilant in Stay Human protests in upper market. What does that mean, Stay Human?
Hashtag Stay Human. It probably means that they're rebelling against the robots.
But like the robots haven't done nothing. The Human
Revolution.
Revolution.
Become human.
Stop it. The Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splitting treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, wow, that was not how you read that sentence. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming that they are being terrorized in their own city. That's not good. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. I'm not reading this correctly at all. Individual rights have always been paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. If you want to be a cat girl, you can be a cat girl.
Meow.
The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. I don't think it's really all that big a deal. It's kind of just like body mods. It's like getting a tattoo. That's like saying tattoos are like...
True.
I don't... The group feels that the goals stated with Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are are warping humanity into a very scary dark future. Implying God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester, and who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as this story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Valmer, Anna, okay today.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and tonight in the stars, join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special. We'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Wow. It was called, I don't remember what the whole title, but it's the TMI News Network or something like that. Like, that's great. I love that. we love jokes here. The Neo
overrated.
The Neo SF 49ers hashtag Quest for 10 is back on. December 19th, Sunday's big game in the new at New Candlestick brings an important question to everybody's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket into the playoffs or bring the Lombardi trophy back to the Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and Mexico City Luchadors. They've brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state their repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors.
Substantiate.
Stop it. Correct me.
That's what it is.
It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be a quarterback in a major football team. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since the last win with the Super Bowl, I'm not reading that, victory over the Tokyo Titans.
Goodbye.
Stop it. You already fucked up. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs between the Neo SF 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. KC Chiefs. It'll be a close game, to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things, everything, I'm June Velmer Anna. Okay, today. Yeah, okay, she does everything. Okay, and then just local news. Golden State Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th, reports showed that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of rogue r.o.m committing an appears to be another case of a rogue r.o.m committing an act of vandalism.
Detroit become human.
The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large r.o.m that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at the night before lumbering back into nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a r.o.m being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Please say that tracking down a potential owner of the r.o.m is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange r.o.m may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the r.o.m, rogue or under owners. Okay, today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue r.o.m is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Basically, what they're saying is, if you have a small business, you're not important.
I mean, isn't that what they always say?
Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild r.o.m the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins, okay today, I think. Okay, I can't click that one. Alright. I'm really not used to the UI. Okay, we just did that. Journal logic. Did that, and that's the inbox. Okay, we're done here. Is there anything else for me to click? You don't exactly, you don't know exactly what the ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. You should probably do the dishes. Running water might just make it worse. Ha! Fair enough. Alright, did I miss anything? Coffee. Coffee, the great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day, you assume. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken. Window being propped open by that book. Maintenance requires pending. Alright, let's go to bed.
Click the book.
No. Something's outside my window. It's a home invader.
Beep boop.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
This thing is adorable. I don't know what it is.
It has
I
a
love
cute
it.
voice.
I love it.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans
He
don't
just
have
hanging
such
out.
crazy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
It is pretty inconvenient. I'm not gonna lie. Logan, this is giving me I guess vibes from Persona 3. Persona 3. Yep, that's the game.
Persona.
Are you vehemently opposed to cybernetic augments?
No, actually. How'd you get into my apartment? The hecky? What?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
My place does kind of look cleaner, but you did not do the dishes. If you're gonna be here and just break into my house, at least do the dishes.
BISAC is a reference to a programming language called BASIC.
Oh, hey, look at that. Look at you.
I
get
know things.
I get massive Deus Ex vibes every time transhumanism is mentioned. Alright, I mean, fair enough. I haven't played Deus Ex.
I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty
But
of
he still
cleaning
hasn't
the place
fixed
up a
the
bit.
sink.
Look at his face. Look at him. Or her.
Aw.
Or them.
I mean, it's a robot. They're genderless, I'm assuming.
They might have a gender affixed to them now.
Oh, true, true.
Run into a bit of a snag.
Wait, what did they say? I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a snag. Would you... a snag? How'd you get in here in the first place? Forget all that. Tell me why you're here. I'm calling the cops. Let's do that.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
Aww.
I have all the
You're being
necessary
really mean to
protocols,
him.
But I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
I'm being mean because I want to know what this person, like, what their deal is. It's not necessarily... Also, let me ask you something. If a random robot shows up in your house and goes, oh yeah, I cleaned up, you're gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
This is a game. You don't play a game because you want it to be realistic.
This is an adventure game. I want it to be, this is me. And if I was in this situation, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
Okay, but what if?
What if I'm playing the game and you're wrong? Okay. Hayden, you know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he? Apparently we know Hayden.
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Abby, you can now call me Obi-Wan.
You're my only hope.
Slow down, just start from the beginning. Slow down!
Okay. Yes, I can do that.
Oh my god, this thing is adorable.
Earlier
I
tonight,
get
Hayden's
No Game,
apartment
No
was
Life
assaulted
vibes
by
from
some
this.
persons unknown
You
to
mean
me.
like Shui?
Yes, I couldn't think of her name.
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why am I your best hope? Was anyone out for Aiden? Aiden? Hayden? Why would they want Hayden? Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner.
Okay, from now on, we're gonna assume that they don't know anything about why Hayden is gone.
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Interesting.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like I get to ask all the questions, so I'm gonna ask all the questions.
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you NA, and what do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
Oh. Also, this thing is tiny. Turing, alright.
Small bean.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Yeah, that does sound kind of...
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his.
Okay.
Exploring true artificial sapience.
Look at his face!
It's possible that the
He's so proud of
idea a
himself.
sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
So chatty, what makes you so special? Wow, I'm not saying that one. How are you different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
Okay.
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
Alright, calling you out, Siri.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
Called out.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
So basically, you generate your own code and respond appropriately.
But
I mean, that's
despite my
basically how
ability to
human
self-modify
sentience
my
works.
code, I am afraid
Your
to
personality
adapt or
develops based
develop
on the
any
people that
further
you're
without
around.
Hayden's guidance.
I'm afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Okay, fair enough.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
Wouldn't the illusion of free... If you're even able to ask that question, doesn't that consider free will?
Not necessarily.
Alright, we're gonna get deep and philosophical tonight, apparently.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Alright, yeah, Logan, I might need you to pop on, me and you might need to grab a drink.
God, can you imagine?
Oh, I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for
Can
the
you imagine
tangent.
if you did a stream after you had that whiskey yesterday?
Oh, it would have been fine. I literally would have lasted like 15 minutes.
It would have been really entertaining, though.
I would have been messing up more of the reading, but like that's what I'm doing anyway, so.
Yeah.
Why am I your best hope, dude?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Toot my horn, why don't you?
And the one
Toot
least
toot.
likely to be suspected of doing so.
Oh, okay, well, I take it back. Never look for a missing person, but I could try. Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever. Well, yeah, that's kind of...
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Thanks for bringing that up. I feel great. We'll see about that.
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
Well, then I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Alright, I might be broke. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. When I go to the police, they might be able to help. Okay, bobblehead, I'll help, but there's better be a story here. Why not go to the police?
No, we can't.
Why not?
One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities.
Okay.
We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
Okay, alright. You sound like Hayden in some shit.
My calculations
What do
show
you
that
think
the
he's
possibilities
in?
of a leak are dangerously high.
Well, we just read about, illegal cybernetic enhancements, so I'm going to assume that.
Ooh, I wonder if he's selling, like, black market enhancements that, like, don't get detected.
Yeah, something like that. That'll be...
Corruption,
That's
despite
my
being
guess.
a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider.
So, Turing said, fuck the police.
If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be
So what you're
put in
saying
further
is
danger.
Turing is
His
the
chances
best
of
character in the
escape
game.
will surely decrease.
Oh, I literally saw the trailer and saw Turing, and that's why I decided to play the game.
We must keep this to ourselves for now. Please.
I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna say, alright, lead the way. Okay. Where are we going, Turing? Hayden's apartment. It's
Fuck.
like,
That's strange.
what?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
This man said our home.
I mean, it is their
I'm
home.
certain my audio sensors pick
Ah,
up the sounds of
Hayden's
the
apartment.
walls.
For some reason, I'm like, well, yeah, my name's Hayden. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of as the sounds breaking the lock, okay? Maintenance robot take over? You might have misheard. You were busy running away. Okay, yeah, maybe you're...
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured.
At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Okay.
Oh, a lucky break.
Really? Already? We just started.
It seems my access code.
I like
still
how
works.
his face turns into an exclamation point.
I already know what I'm about to do to edit that.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Okay. You don't need to point that out. I know I'm broke, Turing.
Damn, Turing was really coming for you.
You made your point about the door. Let's just go. We shouldn't disturb any evidence just in case we need to go to the police after all. That's not what I want to say. We
I
shouldn't...
mean, okay, what are the odds that you'll actually have to go to the police?
Yeah, but that's still not what I want to say. I just don't want to disturb any evidence because we might need it, because I might need to figure something out. But it doesn't matter.
don't
At the end of the day, it probably won't matter. Just be
Will
careful.
do.
Alright. It doesn't look like there was much of a struggle. Are you sure he was actually kidnapped? He was... wow. Reading. Reading is hard.
So do you want to be subtle or do you want to be an asshole?
I'm
Subtle,
not surprised.
because Turing hasn't done anything wrong to deserve my sass. Plus, I kind of love him, so...
Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
He's skinny.
I doubt he could have fought off a
Is he a
serious assault.
gamer?
Well, I mean, that's definitely a tower right here, so...
I should
It
have
looks like
Now,
he
there's
has
some
Twitch
controllers
up
right here.
on it.
I should have tried to protect them.
Those are
Aren't you programmed to...
systems.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify.
Okay, so you say you can fight.
Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
I'm not made of silicon. I'm made of carbon.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
That's scary. Comforting, Trudy. Why don't you?
He sounds like a fucking anime boy.
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Alright.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Maybe it is. Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's
Oh,
home
I
and
could make a dark
family
joke,
is
but I'm not
typically
going to.
allowed, though.
Defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. Yeah, fair enough.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense.
Why didn't you?
But
You did the right thing by escaping. What's done is done. We need to focus on finding him. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on from this one.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Alright, excuse me. Plant.
Wait,
Let's...
you said you never played a point-and-click game before.
Not to my knowledge, what?
Isn't Ace Attorney a point-and-click?
Technically, but I never finished Ace Attorney, so I don't count that.
But you played it.
I'm not counting it.
Picky bitch.
Thank you. This plan is doing much better than the one at home. That's not helpful. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world. Okay, so he's kind of a bigger dude. Working at the company at like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Working at a company like Parallax ensures. Why can't I read, man? It probably has something to do with like I just work out. Yeah, there you go. Game consoles, happy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Alright, we're obviously gonna go to this computer, so we're gonna click out everything but the computer.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords.
He likes the view.
This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Damn, man, you jumped that? Aren't you sturdy enough to survive that? Are you sturdy enough to survive that kind of fall? How did you get down?
I took the fire escape.
Oh, what? I took the fire escape. Duh. Come on now.
What a concept.
Of course you did. Let's see. Is there anything out there? It's a long way down. Better be careful out the balcony. Okay. Consoles. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Durrell, and a Famicom. Okay. What I want to know what Turing's gonna say if I just start playing video games right now. We gain the strength of the temptation. You gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Okay. TV. Television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds, tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. Ooh. You sync to the TV and listen to boring news in high def. Okay, that's not helpful. Ooh. There are no buttons on the screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. Okay. Is there anything else I can collect before that? Ooh, memory card. It looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Can I take that? Memory card added to item. Cool. What's this? Broken tech? A ROM component at Hayden's headset. In Hayden's headset, he must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped this in his screen. Okay, yeah, I figured that wouldn't have done anything. What's this? ROM parts?
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Someone's jealous. What reason would you have for talking to this? You don't even own r.o.m. Okay. Books? Look at the books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Okay, well, I thought he was gonna move it for me, but I guess not. Have you died, Abby?
No, I'm still here. I'm just kind of watching.
Okay.
Ah, that device.
That device. Why is he gonna be jealous of all technology?
I find it rather
I
annoying that
mean...
he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule.
Oh.
That's
It is
cute.
well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Good for
The memory
him.
card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
Alright. Let's use that then. Memory card removed from items.
Hayden's like, I'm not gonna use you for menial everyday things because that's demeaning. And main character is like, I got you, fam.
Main character's like, use me for menial things. Must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Maybe he was trying to keep you safe, dude. The tablet's
True.
calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Ask who?
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
I have a city map.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.
Okay.
Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Alright, I mean, my city map? Okay. I'm glad I don't understand what's going on either.
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in
This game
my
is gonna be
system.
confusing.
Well, it's gonna do the thing where it's like, let's do this thing. And you're gonna be like, what thing? And they could be like, oh, I haven't told you about that yet.
We shouldn't put that off any longer.
Okay.
Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you.
I swear to God, if this game pulls up my actual calendar.
Call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Okay. Don't you know literally everything about me already? Sure, whatever, let's get this crap over with. Cool, bring it on!
Welcome to the first time you.
Why did your face look like that?
Relationship and organizational manager running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
This is really weird because me and Abby just built computers, and this is kind of literally what it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it
If you
really
have any
is.
questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or
Alright.
contact our support department directly.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to dial the number, Abby.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Okay.
So what are you naming yourself?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, insert shock here.
Okay.
You spelled it wrong.
Do you
Ha
Like,
ha.
no, like actually, you missed an N.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I didn't see it. Apparently my keyboard didn't. Now that you mentioned it, it does look better now. Thank you. This is why you're here, to make me not look bad.
So you're cool with me pointing out spelling mistakes as long as it
your name?
contributes to the quality of the game.
No, I'm cool with you pointing out any mistake I do. Sometimes it's funny
Oh,
when I.
great. I'm great at that.
Okay, if I keep looking over to the side or whatever, it's because there was a mouse in my room the other night, and yeah, I'm trying to make sure
I
the
forgot
motherfucker
about
dies.
that.
Oh my god, you guys can't see it, but the actual icon, the icon for the game is Turing's head.
That's
Next,
goofy.
Can you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Hi guys, it's me, it's Josie. Hi Josie!
Hey, Josie!
Abby, can you do me a huge favor and look up when this game came out?
Yeah, give me a second. Do do
Thank
do
you.
do.
I have input your
Do do do
pronouns.
do.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant
Playing a game.
recommendations?
Can you prefer diet for use of restaurant recommendations? What is halal?
This game came out on October 6th, 2015.
Wow, okay.
Apparently, the developers are involved with the Gamer X series of LGBTQ video gaming conventions, and they spelled gamer like Gaymer.
Oh, that's great. I love that. How are you, Josie? Also, what is a halal? What is that? What kind of diet is that?
Oh, I've heard of that before. I think it's like a... Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it's like eating like, words are hard.
You want to use Google?
Yes, okay. Halal basically is a kind of eating, I don't know what religion. Oh, it's for Muslims.
Okay. It says more options. I'm gonna click more options just to see what there is. Kosher, gluten-free. What? What is a gluten-free? Man.
Gluten-free.
Vegan.
I just had some gluten-free pasta.
Alcohol-free. God damn it, Turing. Basically, what this game is telling me is that I can be Hank.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I'm gonna put omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Bet.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review. Does that sound right?
It's literally a gaming system.
My name is Infinite. I go by he, him pronouns. My diet is omnivorous. And yeah, that sounds right.
Thank you.
It would have been really cool if this came out in 2015. They obviously wouldn't have a great version of the technology yet, but if they had like a way to try their best to say the name like via like speak and spell or whatever.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF.
Okay.
The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your
I
apartment
definitely
for
thought
now.
he said Comcast, and I was real confused.
The meeting with Comcast is in now. Pay your bill. I want to look around a little bit more.
Oh, all right. When you are ready to leave, just use your map.
Okay, cool. Alright, there's my map. Alright, let's look at the computer.
That's Hayden's computer.
Yep.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
I feel like using goggles or something would like really hurt your eyes. Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
No, I was gonna ask if he has porn on there.
Your store used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor.
Aw.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
Interesting.
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Aiden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in.
Interesting.
Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet? What does talent have to do with it?
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition.
Are you saying you don't have intuition? Were you not programmed with that one?
Can only think in
Well,
straight
intuition
lines.
is a human
Humans
emotion.
can think
He's built to
sideways
be
and
basically
upside
human.
down.
Yeah, but
I lack that
intuition is different.
Thank you, protagonist.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do
What a
seem to have
goof.
some skill with
I love
painting,
him.
though.
Oh, he likes painting? This is Marcus.
Hayden was
Yeah,
impressed with
it
some
is.
of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Oh, look, it's us now.
I never wanted to hear those words again.
What, abstract expressionism?
Yes.
Why? What was wrong with abstract expressionism?
Nothing was inherently wrong with it, I just hated that class.
Oh, fair enough. If you didn't know, me and Abby and Logan actually, and Josie, but y'all don't know Josie is our art majors. Abstract artist.
Josie's not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore? Did she not? Theater counts as art.
Oh, well, it's a fine art, there's a difference.
Fine art, and you still need to take art classes. Okay, Logan and Josie, y'all can correct me in a second, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, you still need to take art classes. Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at. I mean, I disagree with that statement.
Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
Well, you don't have to, but it helps help make your art in other senses better. See, I mean, so you don't have to, but you would.
What you're saying is, I was right.
Yes. Are you
Thank
happy?
you. Yes.
Oh my God. I took 2D and 3D so I can understand composition. I mean, yeah, fair enough, Logan.
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's go back to searching. Anything else I can click on? Nope, doesn't look like it. This game does not auto-save, so please be sure to save frequently.
I wonder if it does that because you can change things or like make different decisions.
So like decisions matter. Go ahead and do me a favor and look at the tags for this game.
What do you mean the tags like on Steam or something?
Sure. Because I got it off of the itch.io bundle, so I don't know what the tag for it is.
You know, your crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
Don't use Latin against me. I don't know what the fuck that means.
The tags for this are Cyberpunk.
Oh, he's talking about the plan. Go ahead.
Cyberpunk adventure, indie, pixel graphic, point and click, visual novel, great soundtrack, LGBTQ+, story-rich, retro, single-player, colorful, sci-fi, anime, stylized, robots, dynamic narration, Kickstarter, linear, puzzle.
Okay, dynamic narration is probably what we're looking for. Because I don't know what dynamic narration necessarily means, but that sounds like the story can change based on what you choose.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Let me see what other games have that kind of tag.
Sometimes things just rattle out at you and I have no idea how to respond to it. Don't plants need lots of water? My what?
This jade plant you have on the windowsill here.
Just say that.
Other games that have the dynamic narration tag are Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain.
Okay, so this is definitely a decision-based game.
Yep.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm
Oh, we have a succulent.
Open all the time, it should
What
get
a
more than
baby.
enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Man, you may suck at taking care of plants, but look at all the moles you
That
have.
mildew.
Good job.
In that shit in the sink.
Plant's name is Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago. Mildew. Time to give the landlord another call. We have important things to worry about. Let's give the plant the name. His name is Wilty.
How thoughtful of them. The Crassula ovata, also known as the
How
Maypole,
thoughtful.
money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant.
Wow, I've somehow managed to fuck that up.
They make beautiful
You killed the
bonsais,
plant.
are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Aw.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Okay, well that was nice. Google, why don't you do that for me? Man. Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon.
He wants to save
You
your
just
plant.
have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
Don't call me out, man.
Ironic,
That's
since it
fucked
would be
up.
doing better if you had.
Well, forgive me for giving a damn.
Excellent.
Calm down, edgelord.
The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
This is actually a real thing. There's a study shown that they took 2 containers of rice, and they said to one container of rice only negative things, and one container of rice only positive things, and the one that they said negative things to rotted faster.
It turned like
There is
black in a
scientific
week.
evidence that shows there may be something
What's wrong with being black, Abby?
The methodology in the studies was a bit superstition.
Shows that there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition. Okay. Let's time to get the landlord a call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
I know.
Considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
Yeah, landlords be like that. If AI gets to the point where it's like this, sign me the fuck up.
I would
Hey again,
suggest
Josie.
confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Wait, what did he say? I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have to
The
run a
landlord.
mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon. Oh my god, no wonder the landlord hasn't came. He doesn't give a fuck.
Perhaps we should
Would
bring
you?
some sort of a bribe?
I don't have money, dude.
I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
Okay.
Anyway,
you do that.
I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn.
Ooh,
Okay.
It'll
Actually
really
did not
bring
know
the
that.
room together.
Hey, did you know? What did I know, Josie?
You know know, once we get the sink fixed.
Yes, I did know it was you because Abby said your name earlier, and you're the only one who would call yourself You Donut.
That's also what your Instagram used to be, so...
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled
I'm
to meet
psychic.
with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Making my way downtown, walking
Okay.
fast.
Okay, so what I was going to do is I was just gonna keep playing random indie games every Friday, but I think I want this to be the game that I play with you, Abby. And then Saturday will be me and Logan with Yakuza.
Okay, so you want to keep this game going for a while?
Yeah, because
Or-
I love Turing.
Yeah. Also, I think my parents might be starting a movie, so I'm sorry if you hear ungodly loud bass.
I think you will be alright. Let's actually save the game, because save game is 1. Continue.
Logan, if you have any indie game suggestions for me, you should send them to me too. Besides the ones that you told me the other day.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand how the map worked.
Well, this looks like the place.
Including a lot of
Assuming the
roguelikes.
flashing neon signs
I mean,
tell the truth.
I haven't played many roguelikes to know if I even like roguelikes.
I don't think I've ever
From the
played
sounds of the
one.
music, things are already underway at Stardust.
Wait, does Hollow Knight count as a roguelike?
Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside.
It was a
And some
Metroidvania.
answers.
Well, yeah, but like, there's roguelike Metroidvanias.
That's confusing.
Logan said he wouldn't, so you're just gonna go ahead and say no to that. So the music things already underwent at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully, we can find Tomcat inside and find some answers. Okay. Let's look at the bouncer for a second.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
What do you mean authentic?
That's fucked up.
Hug the bouncer. Let's not do that.
Welcome to Stardust.
Oh, I have Risk of Rain 1 and 2 in my Steam wishlist, Logan.
Wait, these parting silhouettes are just painted on the windows. I can't just go inside, apparently.
Well, alright.
Let's open this says on 24/7.
Try clicking on more stuff.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. We'll play Risk of Rain eventually. You take a look inside the club. It's busy enough to feel like the place to be, but not so busy that you can't move. So, Marty's.
It took me a minute.
Planters are completely self-contained. Bacteria live in the base. They take in oxygen and release CO2 while keeping the solar rich by breaking down decontained material shipped by the plant. That's great. How do I get inside? A 2064 CIS CR4 coupe, perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune on a fortune of credits on a car. Oh, I just had to.
Hold up there. Got ID?
Yeah. I just had to look at the door first.
All right.
Well, that's
Looks good to
stupid.
me. Welcome.
They even have
to
voice
Stardust.
acting for the bouncer.
Yeah, I think the game is fully voice
This
acted.
is the place.
That's
Have
pretty
you ever
cool.
Been here before?
No, not my kind of thing. It's my first time. I don't think it will be my last. Who could stand this music? It's not my kind of zone.
It does seem to be a bit boisterous for your tastes, at least from what I know of them. Still, the noise and the crowd should help keep our investigation clandestine.
I do like this music though.
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Red World is an abstract indie flick premiering at the Castro Theater. It's a chair. It's a shot of whiskey. It's not yours.
But it can be.
I don't think I want a random shot of whiskey. Scrap Brain, a new single by Zazen, sponsored by Arena Box. That might be like 8 references. Zazen, Arena Box, and Scrap Brain. And Scrap Brain is a level in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I don't know the other stuff.
I don't either, but it was highlighted, so. Look at the poster with the face on it. The poster ad for the new art exhibit at, I was trying to say exhibition, at New Drive in Fillmore District. Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action is another indie game you probably both enjoy. I plan on playing Valhalla eventually. A flyer, Zone 3, a new arcade with opens
I
Christmas.
saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
Aw. Turing wants to go to the arcade.
Blame him.
A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough, given his size. Anything else? No, not really. So, let us touch the bartender. Talk to the bartender.
Morning, friend. What
Kiss
can I
the
do for you?
bartender.
Stop it. I was wondering if I could ask you. Let's get a drink first.
What are you having?
What is a alcoholic man? What is a PT?
On trainer.
What?
Pokemon trainer.
Stop it. Antarctic harvest. That I
Oh,
might
I
get
think-
that.
I think we had a fluffy dream at Penalty Box.
What is a butch flower? A buzzer, a spicy gentleman, a Tokyo tea, Mo Sugar Rush. Fucking I don't know. Groggy Nog. Tastes like orange, clumsy Baluzerian, wolf bite shot. How much do they have? Oh my god. 7 minutes, canopy, Onyx rum, green
Keep
tea,
going until you see something good.
subtle bitch.
Den
can't-
Svenska Bjornstimmen.
Thank you, because I wasn't gonna pronounce that. I was having a hard enough time with just regular words.
I mean, I'm sure I butchered it, but it would be something like that.
Logan,
Wiener
where are
juice?
you? Logan, where are you? We need you to tell you what we need. We need. These are all seems like indie, not real drinks. Okay.
Wiener juice.
I know someone's looking for a nice hard glass of wiener juice. I'm going with whiskey.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
Whiskey? You need to be reminded what's in whiskey?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says,
Just whiskey, no ice, no mixer, straight.
Does that sound good?
Hey, straight.
Maybe something else. Okay, we can actually see where most of these are. What's in wiener juice?
So many drinks these days. Remind me.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says,
Okay, so wiener juice is a tumbler of ice filled halfway with amaretto and the remainder with heavy cream.
Oh, damn, that sounds really, really good.
So you want some wiener juice?
Yes.
Does that sound good?
Maybe something else. I kind of want to just know what these drinks are.
Ask him what's in whiskey.
I did. That was the first thing I chose.
Oh, my bad. I look away for 2 seconds and you already make the meme.
Yep. Rusted nail. Power play. Blue fairy. What's a blue fairy?
So many drinks these days.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Cannot pronounce these science words.
Oh, this is funny. This is actually funny. The first thing that's in it is like formaldehyde, which is a preservative, like for when you dissect animals.
Oh, okay. One flunergide with
I don't know what the
optimal
other
pair,
stuff is.
all aged and mixed. Well, it sounds like a chemical drink. That's also a
Logan says-
Valhalla reference.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Something else.
Like what?
Well, what else you got? Because I'm gonna choose whiskey, but I want to see what else they have. Gut punch? What is that?
So many drinks these days.
Oh my god.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
5 Bronson extract with 1 flangeride with optional Carmotorin, all aged and mixed. Also a reference to Valhalla. Alright, cool. So it sounds like I need to play Valhalla.
Like what?
Maple You Closer, Sunshine Cloud, Bear's Winter Teeny. What is a Bear's Winter Teeny?
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
I bet your dad just texted me.
Yeah, I know. He texted me too.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
He sent me more questions to ask you.
A tumbler of vodka, 1 part of orange liqueur, 1 teaspoon of lingonberry juice, and a small splash of cranberry shaken. Sounds like something you drink.
Does that sound... Like what?
Drinking game? Ingredients or ratios? Netherworld.
So many drinks these days.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Actually 2 drinks, a black Russian, a whiskey cola, and 2 separate glasses for demons. Well, I think I have to get that one.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good, man. We'll be here all day with how many drinks they have.
Coming right up.
I was just given the list of questions.
Okay, well, after we take a break.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna space them out a little bit.
Yeah, alright. I'm meeting a tomcat. Do you know where they are?
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they
Gotcha.
come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Gotcha. Thanks, man. What about you, man?
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid.
That's a dope-ass name.
I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that.
Alright.
So, what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash? But they say Stardust is forever. What did you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills.
I mean, fair enough.
But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work.
Alright.
Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life.
I mean,
wanted something
who
regular,
does?
Peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history.
Alright.
I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was.
I like Majid.
Sure, enough about me. What do you need to know?
We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know him?
Hayden, scientist guy, does some kind of computer research at Parallax.
Stardust is forever does not equal Diamond is unbreakable. Is that a JoJo reference?
Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure.
I mean, I guess I could see people coming in here
I can
to.
ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
This guy doesn't know us, and he's already so helpful. Hey, thanks for the drink, man.
Enjoy
That's not
yourself.
always a bad thing.
And don't be a stranger.
Dance floor time. Look at this lady. Woman stands at a drink table, quietly people watching. These fancy tables have little touchscreens where you can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh. That's kind of cool. They're really into dancing right now. They're really hyped. Tables can seem so lonely where everyone's off dancing, but it can't be helped for now. You'll have to table your concern. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
Yes, can I help you?
You look like your name would be Tomcat.
Huh? Tomcat is... Oh, wait, I get it. You headed right up to the chick with the ears, because of course she'd be the one with the cat name.
Okay, alright. I got called out.
Oh my god.
Unfreaking believable. Find them yourself, jerk.
Aww. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have assumed.
You guess?
Don't get your fur in a knot, oh my god.
Look, I'm cruising for cuties right now, and cat jokes are the biggest turnoff.
Did I say a cat joke and not realize?
I don't know where Tomcat is, so look for them elsewhere. And one more thing. Don't expect others to be so kind, or even me most times.
I literally just walked up to the lady with cat ears and was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's...
You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it, and you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club.
I don't really care that you're a hybrid. I just kind of feel bad that I assumed that your name was Tomcat.
And worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast.
Yeah, I feel bad for that.
We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their r.o.m and look things up.
That's fair.
If you
That's
try
fair.
to pet me, your arm is coming off.
She read you.
Why would I try to pet you? Okay.
We clear?
Yeah, Crystal, man.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Yeah, my bad. You got it. I don't want to say this one, but that's the...
Then don't.
Alright, whatever. Just get moving.
She does not like you.
Hi there.
Yeah, listen.
I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, cool. We found Tomcat.
Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention,
She reminds me of Sydney.
I don't know who that is.
That's not her
I do
name.
my share of
Sid's
flirting,
granddaughter
but
from Final Fantasy.
Cindy.
Cindy. I was like, I know it's close.
You only said that because she has a country accent and she's blonde.
Does that make me wrong?
Well, that's only as bad as me going up to this lady over here and going, "Are you Tomcat?"
Nah.
I do share my flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh? Is that why that one was giving me such a hard time?
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside. She'd probably give hell to most strange folk she hasn't made a deal with.
Fair enough.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Okay, you know Hayden. As a friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying that he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing.
Yep.
Well, it's one way to sour my night.
Sorry, but, I mean, we got to get work done.
I already saw you got his little r.o.m with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah.
Hayden never saw fit to inform
That's
me on
kinda
what went
sad.
into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end.
Oh, well, that... We'll find more. We'll find out more.
I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll.
Oh.
Anything else I can help with?
How did you know Hayden? Let's start with that.
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
Alright, I mean... what was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bot you got there.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about.
My computer runs off Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Ooh, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
So, I'm assuming Turing is also using Lips. Can you explain it to me like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user has tagged as private.
So tag all your shit as private.
It's handy in dense population areas like
Google really upped their data mining game.
Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah.
So, basically what she just said is, if you live in the boonies, you have internet connection like we do.
Why does that surprise you?
I wasn't surprised.
Oh, I was like, it shouldn't surprise you.
I found it amusing. I wasn't surprised. Why did he go missing?
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might have changed things.
Changed what? What does Parallax get?
It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence.
Parallax is where he worked, so...
No, I know that. I'm saying, like, what would they be doing?
I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them, but... he would just get fired. Maybe even sued. I can't imagine...
Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying.
Ain't the CIA or anything.
Right, because I can't imagine like a whole company would just be like, "Oh, you're coming with us now." Seriously though, what's Jess's problem? Tell us about yourself.
Oh, sure. You may have even heard of me in the news way back when. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers.
Yeah, wow.
Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself.
Well, I mean, that's a good way to get yourself a job.
People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal.
So you can't be more than 20-something. I'm just now noticing her outfit. Kind of classy.
Yeah.
Kind of swaggy.
Myself and enforcing that black outfit.
Honestly, all the outfits in this shot are pretty good.
Not a fan of his shoulder pads, though.
Oh, I kind of like them.
Why hack into Parallax?
Huh? See,
why not? Data mining.
Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
So which was it? Kid genius or malicious criminal? She just did it to do it.
Eggs to crack my way in.
So, kid genius.
I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow.
I mean, this is for the best. You can get, you know, put in jail.
Mostly.
Casually.
Sometimes. Oh, my kidding. Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
What's to do with the accent? Are you from the South? That's kind of rude, but let's ask it anyway.
Raleigh, North Carolina, dog. Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Alright, you have too many clothes. I speak from experience. You have too many clothes. Alright, what's Jess's problem?
Don't you worry about Jess, hon. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us.
I mean...
She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks.
That's fair, but you can't walk around with a chip on your shoulder like that. I know you have to deal with, like, stupid shit all the time, but you can't do that. First off, that's not kosher to your mental stability.
Well...
Because she's a hybrid? Because people are assholes? Because she's a caustic jerk? I probably shouldn't judge her just yet, because people are assholes?
Whew, they are. Especially the hybrids, though I think it's more the way they look than the way they act.
Really?
Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places.
Yeah.
She does owe me a favor, or three, but I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear?
Listen, I can do that myself, I think. How do we find Hayden?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place.
Yeah, probably.
I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself.
Yeah, especially if I walk up to the cat girl and ask if she's Tomcat.
Grab the data cache out of his computer for me. We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing. Best
You still there, Abby?
We can find.
Still here.
All right.
The data cache would be the best place to start.
All right, I'll come back when I have the data cache.
Good luck. Turing, you keep out of trouble.
Yeah, I don't think there's a point of talking to anybody else here, so you had to leave your drink behind. Oh, I didn't drink my drink? Oh no!
That's depressing.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department. As
Oh.
part of an ongoing investigation.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Oh. Turing? Is everything okay?
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigation. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible.
Nope, do not contact me.
They may have questions for you.
Do
Thank
not
you in
contact
advance
me.
for your cooperation, citizen.
This robot sounds like the same voice actor who did the intro to Five Nights at Freddy's, some of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, where he goes, where he's doing all the advertising things.
That's kind of fucked up.
Listen, I really need to get in there. I don't want to say this, but I don't have a choice,
That will
so...
not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo-SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at Level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate.
That man said Level 2 guard mode.
Totally not intimidating.
But I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
Yeah, I don't have money to pay that fine. Let's go, Turing.
We should go ahead and get moving
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, drat. I did not expect
Turing's
the
like,
police to
fucking
get involved
leave.
so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
The window. I do have a contact inside the SFPD. Alright, well, let's use that.
I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Lexi, she's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister.
Yep.
I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence.
I know I just started streaming, but you don't need to call me out like this, Turing.
Damn, that was so rude.
It's more difficult.
Sorry?
It's okay. We'll work on it. Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion.
I'm literally Hank.
Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
That would be Detective Rivers, Turing.
Yeah, Turing,
Right.
so rude.
Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
If you want to keep all your teeth, yeah. I said, I'm just gonna go, I definitely would recommend.
Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
I wonder if me being rude to Turing will change what Turing acts like around me.
Are you gonna be mean to him?
No, but I will occasionally give a sassy answer, I think. So far, I haven't done it because you said I was being mean to him at the beginning. And I kind of like Turing, so. Neo San Francisco Police Station for the Richmond District. It has all the charm of, well, other old police department. I'm not gonna click on everything. I'm just gonna talk to the dude right here.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
How may I be of assistance today?
And in this kind of society, you can't commit any crime because they just know who you are.
You know what I hear every time they say Neo San Francisco?
What? San Francisco?
Neo Yokio.
You mean the best anime ever? Please give me a few minutes to get in contact with Detective Rivers.
Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way.
Damn.
Cool.
You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Why? Why do I need to exert care?
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach.
Alright, well, fair enough.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
My friend's apartment is being carted off. Can you tell me why? Is there anything you can tell me that's newsworthy? Let's start with this one.
I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Cutest are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there.
Hey, Rob.
Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Have a good day, citizen.
You too, robot.
Citizen Infinite.
We're going here.
It's called 2064. It's like a...
It's a point-and-click adventure game, even though those words probably don't mean anything to you. For YouTube video's sake, Ivy, do me a favor, and before you respond to a chat question or whatever, just read the question for us.
Okay.
That goes for you too, Logan, if you were listening to that. So it's a menu driven, basically. You could say that. I wouldn't say that, but you could say that.
Basically, there are things around every scene that you're in that you can click on and interact with.
Eucalyptus globulus, the Tasmanian blue gum.
Thank you for letting me know what tree that was, or bush. Knowing a lot about plants, huh?
It's one of my favorite trees. The clean lines of the leaves and mottled patterns of
Aw.
the bark are interesting.
Okay.
Quite fun to paint, and it's a rather useful tree too.
What's it do?
The oil in its leaves can be used as a
This robot is just Bob Ross.
Boiled into tea or used as flavoring in foods.
Wait, you can boil eucalyptus?
Do you not know that?
No, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, you
Thanks for
totally
following me,
can.
Rob.
Even used as a fragrance.
He
for
followed
soaps.
you where he followed his own daughter.
I started streaming first, therefore I deserve the first follow.
I was born first.
That means you're old. That literally only means that you're old.
Insert long sigh.
Many of the trees in this park are excellent specimens of the species. It's one of the.
I feel so torn. I bet you do, Rob. I thought you painted abstract art, your personal memory. That's interesting, but we have things to do. I thought you painted abstract art.
I do. However, I originally started by painting landscapes. My interest in the arts began through Bob Ross's work.
Aw.
And he
There you go, Bob Ross.
landscapes.
That's what I said.
I was telling you you're correct.
Until recently that I moved
Ah.
on to other forms of composition.
This man doesn't know who Bob Ross is.
Yes, have you heard of him? During my initial stages of mental growth, Hayden limited my media access to mostly only educational programs.
Okay, that makes sense then.
I had almost a century of public access television to review, and I stumbled upon Mr. Ross's excellent show, The Joy of Painting.
Why did your voice tweak out like that? Did I tell you how in my junior year? No, my senior year of high school, my teacher, right? My physics teacher, I had him from my homeroom. My physics teacher had like this really big like afro looking hair, right? And like the Hulk Hogan mustache and everything. And he had that since the school year started. No one questioned it or anything like that. Just how he looked. He was goofy, so it worked for him. Then Halloween comes up, right? And this man comes to class wearing what he usually wears, but he comes with the little paint stencil thing. And this man took several months to prepare for one day. He prepared for Halloween just to cosplay as Bob Ross. Literally the next day, he straightened his hair and put it back in the ponytail and shaved his mustache, and no one knew who he was.
That's hilarious.
I'm sure you can find like that. Someone posted it on the internet somewhere. I'm sure if you Google my teacher came dressed up as Bob Ross for Halloween, you could find that picture somewhere.
He used an easy-to-learn wet-on-wet oil painting technique, and I started to paint along with the episodes.
He sure did.
Oh yeah, that's a level of commitment for if you possess. Yeah, it really is. I can't imagine that man really spent several months just to cosplay as Bob Ross.
I also find his philosophical
He was dedicated to the cosplay.
often used anecdotal stories from his life to illustrate his opinions.
Kind of like I just did right now.
I respect the man quite deeply. I've committed all 403 episodes of the series to my
Whoa, that's some strong commitment there, Turing. Wait, is his name Turing like the Turing test?
I would assume so, but the Turing test doesn't really apply to this game, so...
Does it apply to Turing? What is the Turing
What?
test? What even is the Turing test?
The Turing test is basically, if two women can have a conversation without mentioning a guy.
No. Hold on. Hey Google, what's the Turing test?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The Turing
Oh, wait,
test,
no, it's not.
a
I'm stupid.
communication game by Alan Turing in 1950, is a test of a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior equivalent to or indistinguishable from that of a human.
Yeah, so that's what I thought it was. It's the test that is to determine if an AI can speak just like a human without any distinction.
Which one am I thinking of?
To see if there you go, Logan. It's to see if it can convince a human through online communication. If it can convince someone it's human through online communication only.
Oh, I was thinking of the Bechdel test.
Oh well. The Bechdel test kind of sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Sounds like some Freudian stuff.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Ah, yes. I don't actually store most information on my local memory. It's actually rather limited, and I
Click on every image with the bridge. Why?
So most of the information I utilize, I just pull off the mesh net when needed.
Prove you're not a bot.
It's like relearning things over and over again. I'm sure you would find it tedious, but I enjoy making sure my reference tables are up to date in my spare clock cycles.
That's interesting. So he doesn't necessarily ever remember anything.
Locally if they are of some critical importance to me. Like
I mean, that's how people now are.
memories or knowledge that would be
Even if you
helpful
don't know something for sure, you just look it up and you can prove on the spot if you're right or not. We've never done this.
I mean, when you explain it like that, I guess it makes like a lot more relevant sense. Like, so like so basically what you're saying is based on that exhibition, he can commit things to memory like any other person can commit things to memory. But if it's something like he needs to like a refresher on, he'll just look it up. And eucalyptus trees make that cut?
Well, as I said, I keep things pertaining to my personal memory. It may seem insignificant, but without the information about Eucalyptus globulus, I'd lack critical details about my painting history and the local area, both of which I find important to my emotional development.
Fair enough.
Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know what's important and what
Develop
isn't,
that intuition.
but I fear losing parts of myself.
Can you do me a favor, Abby, and look up Turing's voice actor?
Yeah, hold on just 1 second.
So, Eucalyptus
Because they sound like, they literally sound like Igus from Persona 3.
Is their voice actor
I can
sounds familiar to me.
You're cute.
Ooh.
Of course I'm cute. The basic r.o.m form factor is designed to place us firmly outside of the uncanny valley. I can't imagine adoption rates for the technology would have been very high otherwise.
That's fair. Thank you for the information, Turing.
Of course. Enough about the happy little trees.
Aw.
You'll have to excuse me for chattering on like that.
No, it's good. It's good development.
Plenty of time to discuss things once we found Hayden.
No, I don't think we will. I think the game's gonna end immediately after that.
Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's playground.
This is a public park, ROM. In rooms, it's designated area to offer water and directions to tourists. It also takes donations. Interesting. It's way better than a water fountain, let me tell you. Public water fountains are disgusting. Looks like he's taking a photo of his ROM.
Yeah, I don't think it is the same person who did,
Huh?
It's not Igus's voice actor, but
I mean, I figured it was it. It sounded similar.
It is someone you know.
Oh, what did they do?
I mean, she's been in a lot of stuff, but the thing you'd know is Sailor Moon.
Oh, who'd they play in Sailor Moon?
Sailor Starfighter?
No, I would not know that, because I have not gotten to that point in Sailor Moon.
Oh, well. I tried.
Yeah, I mean, I would get there eventually, but...
she's done a lot of voice acting, though. She's in a lot of stuff that we've played.
Turing wants to know if he would look good in that sun hat. Wouldn't hurt to try. I'll take you shopping sometime.
I'd really love that. Maybe it would look better in orange or a green.
Orange maybe, not green.
Perhaps a
Maybe I
mauve?
just don't like green. Mauve maybe.
Like a lime green, it's okay.
Small snack stand in the middle of a park. The coffee there is actually really great. Go for a snack right now. A broken, beat up Froyo stand. You read about it in the newspaper.
It's like the McDonald's ice cream machine.
A very distraught owner of a very destroyed Froyo stand. Actually, we should talk to her because didn't in the paper they say that the small businesses were being attacked by ROMs or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll talk to her in a second. One of the NSPD's finest ROMs on assignment in the park. Oh, there's Lexi. Okay, we're talking to the lady first.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
Oh, that's a dude. And he doesn't want to talk to us. Lexi looks like an anime character.
Yeah.
Specifically an anime protagonist.
Hey there. Long time.
Talk to him.
Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay?
Lexi's a girl, dude.
You wouldn't believe the amount of
I said
paperwork I
them.
have to file over a
I heard him.
stand. By the way, how's your sister doing?
Oh, that's sad. Don't rush on my cat. Just a man's life on the line. She's fine. What's with the Froyo
I don't know
stand?
if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing
Wonder
the Froyo
Boy.
stand has to do with it. I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism. But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
It's not like I have real cases.
Take
I
a
could be
shot
working
every time
on
I
or
say fair
actual
enough.
Criminals to be hunting down or anything. If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would.
Also, I know it's just the way that they made her hair, but it kind of looks like she just has an eggshell sitting on top of her head.
Now that you said that, I'll never be able to unsee it.
I know.
Why did you move anyway?
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
What's their problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Bet.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap.
Bet.
But hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy.
All right.
So, fill me in. What's going on?
You remember, what happened?
Are you okay?
Did you not hear the guy go, burr, 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 burr?
Oh, no, I didn't, but I have my volume turned down a little bit.
An old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things aren't precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal r.o.m, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
If we had robots like this, would you have one?
I said that earlier. I'd be like, if AI gets to this point, sign me the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Guarantee I'll be put on the case. Conflict.
Fair enough. Take a shot.
I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
I was hoping we could keep this off the books.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD r.o.m. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most r.o.m.s.
I mean, this ain't your average ROM. I'm not your average Saiyan.
Get the shiniest new toys, huh?
He didn't like me being treated as a thing.
I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated.
He said, "Fuck the police."
It's like
She
if
is
I
one, and she said, "Fuck that."
It's like if you were, if I, a robot in 8-bit, was a game. Beware, Rob. This robot is too soft and squishy to be you.
No. He means like the movie iRobot, like the one with Will Smith.
Oh. If it was an 8-bit game.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen Sunny in a long time, but I can occur with the concur. Is that the word I want to use there?
Yeah, concur.
I swear to God, I speak English like it's not my first language. It is. I promise you, it is. It's just, yeah, I can agree with that comparison.
No way, not gonna happen.
Aw.
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence,
No way.
cover up or not.
Rob, I don't think anyone's gonna try to take over anything. I think I think the problem with this is like the problem with most things. It's the humans.
At least
I mean, isn't it always though?
Yes.
It was the problem in WALL-E. It was the problem in iRobot.
It's always humans. The humans are always the problem.
Humans.
We can't wait a day. Hayden might not have that long. What happened, Lexi? You used to play by your own rules. Ooh. Should I be an asshole or should I not be an asshole? Abby, this is where you tell me where I should or should not be an asshole.
I'm thinking. I would do the play by your own rules one.
I would not do that because based on the context that we got earlier, for as flavor text, that Lexi might actually punch us in the mouth.
Fair enough.
Society is proving that humans are definitely the problem. Yeah, I mean.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you.
Yeah, see, I feel like I definitely would have gotten punched in the mouth if I said the other one.
If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience.
I mean, she's not wrong.
You're going to put his life in danger because you don't want to stir the pot? You know I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been there.
Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just let it go.
Man.
I lost
She has like no faith in you.
Kind of situation back home. I have to handle this.
We'll have a better shot if we work on this from both ends.
No. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna do it that way.
Okay, well, I'm doing it that way. Yeah, I just won't tell you about it.
I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now.
No, you got it. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just letting you know I'm still going to do me. Just
With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt.
I want to get hurt.
Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Oh. Whatever. All right. I hear you, Lexi.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not going to send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend.
You better.
Let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you about the case later, all right?
All right. Well, Turing, obviously we're not going to do what she said.
Maybe it isn't a total loss.
I don't know. Lexi's a good friend. I say as if I know her my whole life.
Get us both inside the apartment.
Oh. Good to hear. What is it?
I'll need to get my hands on Detective Rivers' police identification badge.
You want to try that, yeah, you want to try that again, Abby?
I don't know why it didn't work.
I don't know what you're trying to do, so I can't tell you why it didn't work.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out later.
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket.
We'll figure it out later. It's fine.
Closer to pull its near-field data.
Well, just walk past her.
We can't risk being too obvious.
Literally just walk past her.
I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you. This is the Sharon Art Studio, established in 1968. It is Neo SF's largest public art studio with classes and workshops for all ages.
Okay, that doesn't really help me. Enter. Use an item. Touch Lexi. That sounds like a good way to get hit.
Huh. I didn't think anyone actually bought this brand.
That didn't help me at all. The chart of the Neo SFPD. Wow. Police stream fills your ears. Is this even legal? Water pump. Pump controls the flow of water to the power plant. It's currently on and pumping strong. Push through the water pump. You deactivate the pump, stopping the water flow. Okay, we'll go see what they did later. We'll go over there in a little bit too. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, there it is. It just took a second.
Hey, when's the last time you saved?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea if it's gonna tweak out like that. Save. You don't let me?
Oh, okay. I thought it was not gonna let you save. I was like, oh, okay.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83.
Aw.
Help you. Would you like some cool, refreshing?
Alfie.
I would like some water, Alfie.
Sure thing. Please wait.
This man snapped at me. He said, "Sure thing."
Said I got you, fam.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water.
I changed my mind. I like him. He's goofy.
Did you not like him before?
Water levels.
No, I mean, I like all of the robots.
Not okay.
Are you okay? Oh. Well, I did it. Yoink.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
Okay, so now what?
Let me keep that under my...
Hey! What the hell are you doing with my ID?
You dropped it, dude.
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Huh. Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart?
Hmm.
It headed off in that direction.
That man, look at this. This is where the water pump is. That man tore off of the cable and flew away.
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case. Hey you, Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Who, me?
No, the other Froyo guy.
My stand.
Your stand's busted. You'll be alright.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
And you two. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean.
The power of intimidation compels you.
I like
Be in
Lexi.
touch.
Of course you like her. She's like you.
As I was
yeah.
saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I am more than just a walking search engine, you know.
Ooh, Google, they called you out, dude.
Dramatics aside, we should return to Hayden's apartment.
I want to go into the art studio now. No time for art classes. There's a mystery to be solved. Aww.
That's dumb.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Turn, do your thing.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness?
You don't need to prove anything to me, Turing, but good job. Not bad at all. You made your point, Turing. You don't need to prove anything to me, dude.
Thank you. At times, I feel my inexperience may be holding us back.
He has cool
but
face
I will
animations.
continue to do my best to
All of his face animations are smug or cute.
But they're cool.
I just wish Hayden had given me more pressure.
Okay, I was wondering what the symbol was on the top of his head was. It's the power icon.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Kind of looks like hair.
Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
So he's an introvert. How did that work with just Lexi's voice anyway? Can't the police bot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo-SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 6300 Mark B.
I don't know what that means.
They're antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum. Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses.
Wow.
I also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier.
Logan, you in chat? I want to know, you probably actually know the make and model of the police cars that police use, so I kind of want to know what that was.
Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
You mean like modern cars? I don't know what I mean. I don't know how to explain it to you. The generic police car that you see most police cars are. Like, what's the make and model of it?
It's actually an older car, if I remember right.
I assume that what Turing just said about this robot would be the equivalent of that, but I'm curious about the make and model of the car. Random door. Random door. Ring bell. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Knock.
Thank you, Logan. Logan's gonna look it up.
Bet. Oh, this looks very different than how we left it.
Does it say pier on the floor?
It does.
Our apartment.
What does the green say?
Done this. Why?
I can't read it. Terror? It looks like it says terror. But it has way too many letters for it to be terror. Jeez, those tags look like human revolution graffiti.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden?
The first 4 letters are tech, I
Why
think.
did they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. It does look like it says Tet.
What if he's gone for
No,
good?
tech, like T-E-C-H.
No, we know what you say. It looks like it says Tet. It's in like the god Tet.
Mm.
It looks like it says Tet 4 and then something else.
What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, Turing. We'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst. Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
The older car that is the older car that is the stereotypical police car is the Crown Victoria or Crown Vic. Anything newer than that I see and know is dedicated by individual police precincts and budgets. All right, fair enough. Yeah, you know, because words are hard. I've only been reading all night.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Alright, pure graffiti. Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of humans of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has, in the human revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of species. That's stupid. Tech scum graffiti.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Torn up plant. Someone took the time to methodically shred the poor plant. We'll look at the window in a second.
That's kind of fucked up.
The busted TV. The ROM piece has been embedded into the high-res screen. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint.
The computer and all of the game stuff is gone.
Yeah, they took all the technology.
Hey, you can click on the graffiti words.
I did that already.
Did you click on the green one?
Yeah, it says tech scum.
Oh, my bad. So what you're saying is I was right.
Calm down, Turing. The view is marred off by graffiti and splintered glass.
I think the data cache is gone.
Yeah, it looks like that's gone.
We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
Yeah,
The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken.
Yeah. Unless we already have the data cache, because we did grab that flash drive.
Anyway.
Maybe they took it to delay Hayden's research. Maybe someone is framing the human revolution. Maybe they really just Thanos stole it to sell. I doubt that last one. Framing the human revolution. They took it to delay Hayden's research. I don't think they're delaying Hayden's research. I get the feeling they want Hayden to develop something and they needed his stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized.
Because if the human revolution does not like technology, why would they take the technology? They would just break it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could...
Oh!